Welcome to Gun News in 5 minutes or less, where we will talk about events and happenings in the gun industry, ammunition pricing and so forth, politics related to firearms, personalities, new releases on the market, and anything else I can fit in. This is brought to you by DR Drake 63. Look at ammo prices as of today's date. Source is AmmoSeek. You're seeing that your 22 long rifle is going for 16 cents a round. That's a big increase. 9mm up to almost 58 cents a round, 75 cents a round for 45 ACP. Your 357 running around 80 cents a round, and no deals on 38 special either. Your 5.56 at 85 cents and up. 308 looking at 90 cents and almost $2 a round and up for 30-06. Your best deal looks like it's 762 by 39. Here you're looking at a comparative chart last year to this year. Smallest increase, 762 by 39.
From a logistics standpoint, and that happens to be my profession, the world has moved to what's called just-in-time inventory. Companies don't want to hold inventory in warehouses for long periods of time because it costs money to own that inventory. So they streamline the process from the manufacturer through the distribution center to store shelf and eventually the consumer. Well, ammo's much the same way, except not everybody uses ammo like everybody uses toilet paper. So you've got a much smaller yet growing percentage of the population that uses ammunition on a regular basis. Now add to that all the new gun owners that came onto the scene in 2020, now into 2021. We're seeing record numbers of new firearms owners in response to different things that are going on around us. What does that mean? Well, if you go buy a new 9mm, you probably want more than one box of 50 rounds, correct? So you've got a whole bunch of people that are buying as much ammo as they can, probably within a realistic spectrum. But then you have the folks that see ammo going up a little bit and they're like, I better go and get mine right away and buy as much of that as they will allow me to. So now you see stuff like no ammo at all, or limits of 1 or 2 boxes per customer when it is available on the shelves. I would have to go ahead and make a general comment too. As you can imagine, I'm very active looking at social media and forums and so forth with regards to comments that are made, and even on this channel, that discuss the fact that people are buying new ammo now at these prices is why the retailers are charging them these prices. There may be some truth to that, but I want you to, for a second, imagine you've just bought your first rifle or handgun in a caliber that you've been wanting for a long time. I know for me, I'd love to get a 1911 in 38 Super at some point. Well, I'm not going to go buy that firearm without finding a way to pick up a couple hundred rounds at least so that I can have some fun with it. So I'm not going to wait some undefined amount of time to see if the price of 38 Super is going to come down. I'll probably pay what's needed. The other thing you see a lot of comments are from guys that say, hey, I got all mine when it was low and you should have too. And, hey, that is a smart move. But at the same point in time, people who want to continue to shoot as opposed to not shoot are at some point going to need to replenish their inventories. I know for a fact that what we're seeing right now isn't going to go away anytime soon. When you look at the issue of new shooters, when you look at the issue of what's going on a political spectrum, who's sitting in the White House and stated goals when it comes to gun control legislation, don't expect ammo to come down anytime soon. And guys that are reloaders are now seeing the same thing. There's shortages of new brass, there's shortages of primers, there's shortages of bullets. And a lot of reason of that is because the manufacturers of ammunition are buying that stuff up because they can't keep up. But I think what's going on right now is simple supply and demand, and the demand has gone up so significantly that a relatively finite number of ammunition manufacturers can't keep up with the supply.
And that's Gun News in 5 minutes or less. Appreciate you watching. Hit click and subscribe for updates.